guys, today we're going to be giving an overview on the HWC Showdown event as well as the Undercard and how you can watch it for free. Alright, on Sunday, if you don't already know, there is the HWC Wrestling Club Showdown event at the Extreme Arena in Coralville, Iowa. It begins at 4 p.m. and it's streamable on Track Wrestling. At 4 to 6 is the Undercard featuring 8 freestyle matches, and then from 6 to around 8 or 9 is the regular card, which features 9 freestyle matches, all in freestyle duel format. If you haven't seen our video on the main card, it's going to be linked in the comments down below. I'll have the main card up here somewhere. But the undercard, which is what we're mostly focusing on, features 13 wrestlers currently on the University of Iowa's roster, 2 members of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, and Mitch McKee of the Gopher Wrestling Club RTC. So here's our predictions for that card. First off, Jesse Ibarra versus Nodir Safarov. First match in this undercard, incoming Hawkeye freshman Jesse Ibarra versus HWC member Nodir Safarov. Ibarra listed at 133 on the Hawkeye roster, and Safarov competes at 57 kgs internationally for Uzbekistan. And this is kind of obvious, in my opinion at least. Safarov is the more technically sound freestyle wrestler, so no question I'm going to be picking him in this matchup. Second match of the afternoon, featuring Iowa seniors Justin Stickley and Carter Happel. Both wrestlers listed as 141 pounds on the Hawkeyes wrestling roster, so it's kind of like a wrestle off maybe to determine the varsity spot or something like that in the future. Stickley, a 2-time Ohio State finalist last season, won 12-3, winning titles at Grandview and Jim Crow Opens, and Happel, a 4-time Iowa State champion and 2013 Fargo 16U champion. So definitely gonna go with Happel in this match. Next up, we got Bertillo Reyna versus Causmic. Iowa newcomer Bertillo Reyna taking on the redshirt freshman Seabridge at 149. Reyna, a 4-time Florida State champion and a Super 32 champion, while Seabridge went 9-3 competing in open tournaments last season. Also a 2019 Iowa State champion and 3-time state finalist. So in this matchup, we're going to be going with the Iowa newcomer Bertillo Reyna. Next up, we got Max Miren versus Mitch McKee. The undercard's premier matchup featuring 2-time Iowa NCAA qualifier Max Miren versus 2017 World Junior medalist Mitch McKee. They wrestled 4 times over the past 2 seasons, with McKee holding a 3-1 lead in the series. Last season, Miren named first-team All-American, while McKee gained second-team All-American. Miren entering his redshirt season, and McKee graduated from Minnesota last year, as well as being a 4-time NCAA qualifier, twice making the round of 12, and finishing 6th on the podium in 2019. He's also represented the U.S. at 2017 U23 World Championships and 2012 Cadet World Championships. So in this matchup, we got Mitch McKee. Next up, we got Caleb Young versus Jeremiah Moody. Iowa redshirt senior Caleb Young squaring off against resident athlete Jeremiah Moody. Young, a 2020 NWCA first-team All-American and a 2019 NCAA 5th-place finisher, while Moody graduated from Iowa last year and a 2018 UWW Junior Nationals champion. In folk style, Caleb Young would probably win, but since this is freestyle, gotta go with Moody in this matchup. Alright, next up we got Patrick Kennedy versus Miles Wilson. Iowa fans are going to be excited to see the incoming freshman Patrick Kennedy take on the redshirt Miles Wilson at 174. Kennedy, a blue chip recruit from Minnesota, where he was a 4-time state champion, is against Wilson, a 2-time Colorado State champion, who had a 15-2 record in his redshirt season. This matchup, got the newcomer Patrick Kennedy taking the win. So we got the second to last match up on the card, in my opinion the most interesting one. Asad versus Terry Brands, who both competed for the 184-pound spot last year, and Asad ended up being the varsity guy at that weight class. 2019 Fargo Junior champion and a 2018 Cadet World's bronze medalist. And then there's also Nelson Brands, son of associate head coach Terry Brands, entering his redshirt sophomore season. And during his redshirt year, he went 18-0, winning 4 open tournaments, competing at 165. Last season had a 9-4 wrestling record at 174 and 184, and a 3-time Iowa State champion, and placed 3rd at the 2019 UWW Junior Nationals. And in this matchup, we got Asad. He's beaten Brands before, and as much as I love the Brands whole entire family, they're all great wrestlers, I think Asad's going to win this matchup. And finally, we got Jacob Warner versus Zach Glazier. Final match of the undercard against redshirt junior Warner against redshirt freshman Zach Glazier. Warner, who was an All-American as a freshman, finishing 7th at 197, and he was also an NWC first-team All-American last year. Warner, a 2016 Cadet World's bronze medalist, a 2018 Junior World Team member, and a numerous-time Fargo champion, in both Greco-Roman and freestyle. He was unattached this year and went 19-2 at open tournaments, and a 3-time Minnesota State finalist and a 2-time state champion. So in this matchup, we got Zach Glazier, the younger guy, winning this matchup. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more content like this.